USA Warrior Stories is a not-for-profit organization designed to record, archive, and share videos of veterans' stories, to help veterans make a connection with one another and to help us all better understand their sacrifices for our freedoms.
Hey, I'm Dr. Lance Armstrong, Rolling Thunder, Florida, Chapter 1. I am its president at this time, but last year I was the chairman of this Memorial Day weekend Ride for Freedom. Well, I went through Cocoa Beach High School and UCF, Air Force ROTC. 2 weeks after graduation, I was in flight school at Sacramento, California as a navigator. I went from there to Castle Air Force Base in the Valley of California for B-52 flight instruction, and then was stationed at Wurtsmith Air Force Base, the mighty 379th Bomb Wing, 524th Bomb Squadron, and I was there for 5.5 years. Unfortunately, I had become an instructor, bombardier, and all that, but in 1992 the cutbacks caught me, and I got a phone call after working about 16 hours throughout the night instructing that due to congressional budget cuts, I was going to be one of 1,700 Air Force officers being released that day. And so 5 minutes later, I made a phone call and it led me to the rest of my life, and I've been so blessed as a chiropractic physician. Rolling Thunder first started that 34 years ago with approximately 1,400 motorcycles riding the streets of Washington, D.C. to let our legislators know we were very disappointed with the slow recovery of our missing in action and our former prisoners of war. But our main issue is that 80,000 plus military service members since World War I are still missing. Now we know about 50,000 of that are in the Navy and should be still considered at sea on duty. We are just so delighted to be working with the Heroes Honor Festival this weekend and holding this here in Daytona International Speedway.
You can feel them coming from all across the nation. Chrome on steel, hell on wheels to say what needs saying. From every walk of life, they've come to right or wrong. Boots and chains, a leather and lace, 1,000,000 motor strong. Like pilgrims dressed in leather, the faithful get together. It's a tattoo rendezvous, Woodstock with an attitude. So climb on, fire it up, roll back the throttle and let out the clutch. Ride to live, live to ride. Rolling thunder, roll on.
Joe Marcagiani from the American Legion, Kissimmee, Chapter 10, Florida Legion Riders. Today we're doing the Florida Rolling Thunder ride. The American Legion is doing the administrative side of it, helping Rolling Thunder organize and do the ride. Behind us you see around 700 bikes who have pre-registered for the ride. They're coming in and checking in, picking up merchandise. We're going on approximately somewhere between 35 and 50 miles, escorted by Volusia County Sheriffs, up to Bruce Rossmeyer's destination, Daytona, Harley-Davidson. They're putting on a band for us and entertainment, and bringing in their normal bike week type festivities. Food and refreshments are for sale for us. And they've been Harley-Davidson, Bruce Rossmeyer has been a huge support. And this is all part of the Heroes Honors Festival. This is the final peg in the board right here. We're actually gonna have a parachute jump here. They're gonna bring in a POW flag right here today before we leave.
They pledged their oath of honor. They were willing to give their lives. Those bureaucrats turned their backs and left our brothers behind. Lucky there's an ocean between here and Hanoi. Or we take these bikes and do what's right. Go and get our boys. Like pilgrims dressed in leather, the faithful get together. It's a tattoo rendezvous, Woodstock with an attitude. So climb on, fire it up, roll back the throttle and let out the clutch. Ride to live.
God bless America!
My name is Isaiah Maring. I'm the CEO of the Patriot Parachute Team. We are active and retired veterans and first responders. And we travel the country and show patriotism as best we can with Old Glory, and really try to bring that feel to people that are there for remembrance and honoring people that have fallen and never coming home. I joined the service because of 9/11. So after 9/11 happened, I was running a company and decided that I could do that when I was older and that I needed to do whatever I could to protect our nation. So I decided I'd pick the hardest thing I could. I signed up to go directly into the SEAL program, went through BUDS, did a few deployments overseas, and then spent a little bit of time on the Navy parachute team doing a recruiting duty, and then got medically separated and then started the Patriot parachute team, and we've been doing this for about 10 years now. So, jumping into the Honor Festival is great. It's a great crowd was there, remembering and honoring the Vietnam vets that never got a welcome home. So having a welcome home for them, it's long overdue, and just to be a part of that as a veteran myself is something special, because the Vietnam veteran generation is the generation that made it possible for the 9/11 generation like myself to come home as a hero and not have to hide. And they worked the entire time since Vietnam to do that. So for me to be able to come out here and bring the team out and really kind of welcome them home is very special to us.
They've come to right or wrong.
Hi, my name's Mandy Rossmeyer, and we are here today at Bruce Rossmeyer's Destination Daytona. We're super excited. We're waiting for the Rolling Thunder ride to come and spend the afternoon here on our property. It's for a great cause, and we're celebrating Memorial Day here all weekend at Bruce Rossmeyer's Daytona Harley-Davidson.
This flame will always shine to guide the way home until they account for every single one. Shine on. Flame still burning, and it shines on us tonight to remind us of the hurting. What's left behind? Shine on, shine on, shine on. We'd like to ask all of the Vietnam and Vietnam-era brothers and sisters that are here today to please come up and stand across the front of this room, if you would please. If you served our country during Vietnam, whether you went to the jungle or not, please come and stand. How about a hand for these men as they make their way to the stage? Artie Mueller started Rolling Thunder because he wanted these men, what happened to these men, never to happen again. He wanted, what a lot of these men, when they come home now, when the boys come home now, Rolling Thunder, tribute to the troops of Patriot Guard, we're all there to welcome them home, escort them to their funerals so they will not be disrespected. But many of these men and women, when they came home, they were disrespected. They were told to take their uniforms off so they wouldn't be disrespected in the airport. They were spit on. They were called awful, awful names. And today we would like to do a special presentation to all of our brothers and sisters who served in Vietnam. This is for you. Thank you. I want to thank you from my heart. And there's a million others just like me who want to do the same. We want to thank you. Finally say the words we should have said. It's long overdue. We want to thank you. This song is for all you did. I saw you back when I was a kid. Saigon was burning on my TV. I remember when you came home, you must have felt all alone. It's a little late, but I'm gonna
it's long overdue. We want to thank you.
When they started planning this Welcome Home Vietnam Veterans, there was one human being who was instrumental in making sure that the Vietnam veterans were represented, that they were welcomed, and that they were the center of attention in this event. And that is Ray Addison, President of Rolling Thunder, Florida. How about a hand for Ray as he makes his way up the stage? The event last night at the stadium would not have been possible without Ray Addison and his dedication to veterans and dedication to the cause.
Dave Shelton, State Captain, Florida Patriot Guard Riders. We're here today. We brought our wall. We have a Vietnam wall for display and also a War on Terrorism wall. And we display these walls so those that cannot make it to Washington, D.C. to see the actual wall are able to visit it. Some people get closure at these walls, some do not. Want to share what we can and do what we can for our veterans that served so proudly, those that gave the ultimate sacrifice for our country, our freedoms, and our way of life we cherish so dearly. Patriot Guard Riders, our primary function is to attend military funerals, veterans, active duty, first responders, and sit and hold a silent flag line in honor and respect of their service to our country. I myself was retired Air Force, many years as a flight engineer on C-141s. I couldn't think of a better job to do or any better way to serve our country. But every day we need to show our honor and respect to these guys, the guys that served, the guys that did not get a welcome home, and that's what this event is here for. One of them is to give them a welcome home they never received, and we're honored to be able to play a small part of that for these Vietnam veterans.
Thank you. I want to thank you from my heart. And there's a million others just like me who want to do the same. We're gonna thank you. Finally say the words we should have said. It's long overdue. We want to thank you. It's so long overdue. We want to thank you.
Rolling Thunder is a missing in action prisoner of war advocacy group. That's it. You do not have to be a veteran. Many are. You don't have to ride a bike like these. Many do. If you just wish to give $40 a year to a nonprofit that is really wishing to see as many human remains returned properly to the national cemeteries and given the family the proper final salute, then that's what you're joining with Rolling Thunder. We'd love to have you join us.